Hello everyone and welcome back to Acorn Life. So this is the second time I've done an Acorn Life and I would like to make it a weekly thing, so at least there's like one video out every week from me, and partly because they're kind of easy to make, you know, I don't have any gameplay like on the screen to talk about or talk to, which means I'm not time restricted. I just have to find enough footage to fill the time that I'm talking. And, you know, I just talk about what I've done in the week, or an idea, or something that's happened, and my opinions. You know, it's generally like a good format for me to just blab on, I guess, for 10-15 minutes. If it was any longer, I guess it would be like a podcast or something, which, you know, would be a fun thing to do, just like an hour podcast talking about random crap every day with a couple of people. I'm not against that. And in fact, I've thought about doing that in the past, but it's, you know, finding time, quiet place, a regular spot that everyone can attend to, and the people. And it may happen in the future one day when I'm more successful, but until then, Acorn Life will have to do. So over the last week, videos I have uploaded comes to 0, and that's disappointing to me. I don't know why I stuttered there, but that's just. I did not plan to upload 0 videos. I planned to upload 2 or 3, but the past week has been quite up and down. It's been a week. All right, it's just been a week, and it started off all right. I guess, you know, nothing happened too much, but yeah, things get in the way. So first couple of days it was all right. You know, it was like the first 2 days, 1 or 2 days. It was kind of I just want to, I'm relaxing. I'm stressed. Just poof, do nothing. And doing nothing is actually quite stressful because I just tend to worry about things all the time, like jobs and stuff, and I still haven't heard back from a load. And I'll talk about jobs next. So I should write this stuff down, but I want to talk about what's going on, jobs, and then E3, again, Xbox. So if I've got time, I'll talk about the Xbox. If not, then whatever. So the week, yeah, so the first day or two wasn't so bad, but, you know, I didn't do much. I didn't really even play much. I recorded a bit of PlanetSide 2, and God, I love PlanetSide 2. It's just so fun. Granted, it's poorly optimized. I went from being able to play like medium-ish settings on AMD hardware to being able to play on high settings, 60 frames per second on Intel, and then they updated, and now I play on 30 to 60, depends what's happening. So it's like, you know, it's really optimize your game, because I like to play on high settings, alright, and you're making it very difficult. So I usually turn lighting off as well and shadows, just because it really helps with the frame rate. Anyway, so PlanetSide 2, been playing that a lot, and that's probably the footage that's going to be in the background. Not great footage because, you know, I don't record all the moments. But yeah, I was playing that, and then it came to my niece. So my niece has, well, actually, we don't know what she has. We thought it was Dravet syndrome, and that is a kind of a condition where a child at a young age has very bad seizures, and they only get worse. And they diagnosed her with this initially. They're like, she has this, and then they had all these tests, and they said she doesn't have this. And now they don't know what's up with her. She has so many seizures. It's actually really scary. So I've never seen her have a seizure actually until like the last week. So all I've heard her having, like, everyone says, oh, she's had another one, she's in hospital, she's in and out of hospital, she's poor thing, bless her. And for the first time I was there when she had one, and it was a long one. It lasted a long time, and that is not good by any standards. You know, seizures aren't good, but even by seizure standards, it's like bad, the amount of time she spends in them. And it's actually really scary to see 5-year-old just having a seizure, and, you know, eyes aren't closing, just and then it's really not a nice thing. And people who have seen someone have a seizure, you'll agree. Of course, if you don't agree, you're a horrible person. But yeah, seizures are not nice, and they are very scary. So there's that was happening, and in and out of hospital and such. And then there's my cat, obviously. So my cat has diabetes, and everyone's like, your cat has diabetes? That's so weird. It's like, yeah, it's weird, but it's also horrible. So I love my cat. We rescued him about maybe 10 years ago, so many years, a long time ago we rescued him. And we tried to give him away because we already had 2 cats, and then he came back, so I was like, yeah, we're keeping him, he's our cat. And since then he's been like the family, he's been part of the family. And we've had the 2 cats that we did have then, they've obviously passed on. One had a tumour behind the eye, the other one just old age. She was older than me, and she passed about 2-3 years ago. So yeah, it's, she passed. It's like, yeah, she is a person. She's not a person, sorry, but you know, it's pets pass as well. And yeah, so my cat's going through all that, and I have to inject him every morning, every night with insulin, and he's currently fighting the insulin at the moment, we think. So it's not a fun time, and it's very expensive, and we also have to test him, and he does not like being tested because, you know, when people are diabetic, they have to test themselves. It's just a prick on the finger, a bit of blood, it's fine. The cats, you have to do it on the ear, and you have to go boom and stab him and then get the blood, and he does not like that. So whenever you kind of have to test him, he's going, he's screaming, and bless him. It's not the pricking. It's just the holding him down, making him still, so you don't kind of slash his ear open and stuff. So it's not fun, even though I'm laughing a bit. It's not fun, and you know that he's been in and out of the vets, and it's very expensive, and which is why I also have no money, because we have to pay for his insulin and his treatment, and yeah, and then. For some reason, I did not get any sleep the other night. I was just literally awake. I was looking at the ceiling like, sleep now. And my brain was saying, fuck off, I'm not sleeping. So that was fun. And then in the morning, I had to get up really early to take my sister to Coventry, which is only about half hour to 40-50 minute drive. But, you know, when you have had no sleep, driving is not the safest thing to do. So I drove all the way there, very tired. She picked up a new car, so she gets mobility or something for my niece. So, you know, she got a new car, which is a brand new 2013 model, 7 miles on the clock, say Ibiza, which is like the new version of my car, because I have an Ibiza as well, but it's 2006. And then then I had to drive all the way back, and I was knackered. I was just like, yep, okay, but I cannot sleep during the day. It's like, I've had no sleep at night, I'm really tired, have a massive headache, shit's going on, didn't get this job, didn't get this job, didn't get this job, I want to sleep. No, you're not sleeping, it's daytime. Oh. And you know, it's days, just things one after another coming on and on and on and on and on. It makes it really difficult to get motivated to do things. And I have no money, obviously, because I work 1 to maybe 3 days a week. And with all the things going out, I actually went into my overdraft for a couple of weeks, and that was not fun. And people are like, oh, I always say I have no money, and yeah, I don't, because I do like to spend things. Like I bought a £400 tablet, I upgraded my PC, I buy games, and that it's my habit, alright? When I feel bad about myself, when I feel bad about things in my life, I buy stuff that makes me happy. So it's like technology makes me happy, and I feel really shitty right now. Buy a tablet, literally, that is my process. That's my thought process. When I went through that, I was just like, you know, things could be better. Well, actually, I was in the car, sorry, and my mum was just like, oh, Grace has got a new iPad mini, blah 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 blah. What's the difference between all these? And I was like, tablets. You know what? I deserve one. So like, as soon as I got home, I had a look around and I bought a Nexus 10. I was like, yeah. So all I do is read books on it at the moment. Actually, that's a lie. I take it into work on weekends and watch YouTube videos. So yeah, that happens. But obviously, with all the stuff going out, I have no money really coming in. I'm in my overdraft, and it's trying to find extra income. I'm selling so many things. I'm selling my cymbal set as well. Even though I haven't used them in a long time, I really love that cymbal set and how they sound. And I'm having to sell them to stay afloat. And that's not fun. And when you're trying to sell things and keep yourself afloat and, you know, like live, then things like doing projects stop because you are trying to live so you can do those projects later. And it's not fun, and especially when you're trying to find a job as well and they're not getting back to you or they're rejecting you, it's hard.